Have you ever noticed that some nights you lie in bed and your mind just won't settle? You try to remember a name, a recipe, or where you placed your reading glasses, but the harder you try, the fuzzier your memory feels. And when you wake up, your eyes feel dry, tired, or blurry, almost like they didn't rest at all. Many seniors experience this: memory lapses, slower recall, and vision that's not quite as sharp. But what if I told you that the solution could be sitting quietly in your kitchen cabinet, inside 3 small but powerful nuts that, when eaten before bed, can actually help rebuild your memory and improve your eyesight naturally? It sounds almost too simple, doesn't it? But recent findings and traditional health wisdom show that certain nuts, when eaten at the right time, especially before bedtime, can do wonders for both your brain and eyes. Because nighttime is when your body goes into repair mode, and that's exactly when the nutrients from these nuts can work like gentle restorers, feeding your brain cells and nourishing the delicate tissues behind your eyes. So, if you've been struggling with forgetfulness, or if reading small print, recognizing faces, or driving at night feels harder lately, stay with me until the end of this video. You're about to discover how 3 unique nuts, peanuts, kola nuts, and ginkgo nuts, can help you restore sharper memory, protect your eyes from age-related decline, and even promote deeper, more refreshing sleep. Before we dive in, make sure to hit the subscribe button, like this video, and leave a comment if you care about keeping your eyes and memory strong as you age. I share natural, science-backed health tips for seniors every week, and you won't want to miss the next one. Now, let's begin with the first nut on our list. Something most of us have eaten since childhood, but never truly appreciated for its deep brain and eye benefits. The humble peanut. Peanuts are often thought of as simple snacks, but they're one of the most underestimated superfoods for older adults. Unlike other nuts, peanuts are technically legumes, close relatives of beans, and that's part of their magic. They're packed with niacin, or vitamin B3, which plays a crucial role in protecting brain cells from age-related damage. According to a Harvard study, diets high in niacin were linked to a significantly lower risk of Alzheimer's disease and cognitive decline. What this means for you is that something as small as a handful of peanuts before bed can help support memory repair during sleep. You see, when you rest at night, your brain reorganizes information and strengthens neural connections. Niacin helps improve blood flow to those neurons, while resveratrol, a compound also found in peanuts, protects them from oxidative stress. Resveratrol acts like a natural shield, preventing the rusting of your brain and eye cells caused by free radicals. And here's something fascinating. Researchers at the University of Texas found that resveratrol not only helps protect the brain, but also improves microcirculation in the retina, the part of your eye that converts light into vision. That's why many seniors who add a small handful of roasted peanuts before bed notice over time that their night vision becomes clearer and their eyes feel less strained. If you often experience brain fog in the morning, try this simple nighttime routine. About 30 minutes before bed, eat a small handful, roughly 10 to 12 peanuts, preferably unsalted and lightly roasted. Pair them with a glass of warm water or herbal tea. This combination gently supports melatonin release, helping your body relax and allowing the nutrients to be absorbed more efficiently. Now, let's move to a nut that has been used for centuries in African traditional medicine and is only recently being recognized in the Western world for its extraordinary energizing and cognitive properties, the kola nut. The kola nut might sound exotic, but it's one of nature's oldest brain stimulants. It was historically used as a natural remedy for fatigue, poor circulation, and sluggish memory. Found mainly in West Africa, the kola nut is rich in natural caffeine, theobromine, and polyphenols that act as gentle stimulants for the central nervous system. But unlike coffee, the kola nut doesn't cause the sharp spikes and crashes that leave you jittery. Instead, it offers a steady flow of alertness, focus, and improved oxygen delivery to the brain. For seniors, that's a big deal, because as we age, oxygen delivery to the brain and eyes can slow down. Poor circulation means fewer nutrients reach the optic nerves and retina, which can lead to vision fatigue and slower visual processing. But the kola nut's unique blend of compounds increases blood flow naturally, waking up your mind and brightening your vision. A small piece of kola nut before bed might sound counterintuitive. After all, it contains caffeine. But the key is in the amount. Just a tiny shaving or half a teaspoon of powdered kola nut, taken with warm milk or water about 1 hour before sleep, can actually help regulate the sleep cycle in some seniors. It supports better REM sleep, which is the stage where the brain processes memory and visual information. In fact, Dr. O.A. Sofawara, an ethnobotanist known for documenting African medicinal plants, wrote in his work, Medicinal Plants and Traditional Medicine in Africa, that kola nuts have long been used not just for energy, but for improving mental clarity and eyesight. They contain flavonoids that protect the lens, and retina against oxidative damage, especially helpful for seniors at risk of cataracts or macular degeneration. What's even more impressive is how kola nuts interact with the mitochondria, the energy factories inside your cells. Studies suggest that their antioxidants help the mitochondria in brain and eye tissues produce energy more efficiently, keeping those cells active and young. So even though kola nuts are small, their effects ripple through your nervous system, from mental sharpness to visual brightness. Now, if you want to make this easy to include in your evening routine, here's a simple tip. You can find kola nut powder in health food stores or online. Mix a pinch of it with honey and warm milk, or blend it into a small cup of unsweetened yogurt. The fats in milk or yogurt help your body absorb its nutrients more effectively, while the honey adds a soothing touch that promotes calmness before bed. By now, we've talked about 2 incredible nuts: peanuts for memory restoration and retinal protection, and kola nuts for circulation, oxygen, and mental clarity. But the third nut is perhaps the most extraordinary of them all, a traditional Asian nut that has been valued for centuries for its ability to sharpen focus, improve blood flow to the brain, and slow down eye aging, the ginkgo nut. Ginkgo nuts come from the ginkgo biloba tree, often called a living fossil because it's one of the oldest tree species on Earth, over 200 million years old. In traditional Chinese medicine, ginkgo nuts have been used to nourish the lungs, calm the mind, and improve memory. But modern research has revealed that they have potent effects on the brain's blood vessels and the retina's microcapillaries. The active compounds in ginkgo nuts, especially ginkgolides and bilobalide, help increase oxygen and glucose delivery to brain cells, which is essential for concentration and memory retention. Studies published in Frontiers in Aging Neuroscience have shown that regular intake of ginkgo extracts improved cognitive performance and slowed mental decline in older adults. And when it comes to the eyes, ginkgo's benefits are just as impressive. Researchers in Germany discovered that ginkgo supplementation improved blood flow in the optic nerve head, a critical area for maintaining vision in glaucoma patients. This means that ginkgo not only helps you think more clearly, but also supports the tiny blood vessels that keep your eyes healthy. Ginkgo nuts are also rich in carotenoids like lutein and zeaxanthin, both known to protect the macula, the central part of your retina responsible for detailed vision. These compounds act like internal sunglasses, filtering out harmful blue light and preventing oxidative stress. You might be wondering how to eat ginkgo nuts safely. The best way is to use them roasted or lightly boiled, as raw ginkgo nuts can be mildly toxic if consumed in large amounts. You only need 2-3 roasted nuts before bed, small, gentle, and deeply restorative. Combined with a few peanuts or a pinch of kola nut powder, they create a perfect trifecta for nighttime brain and eye nourishment. Imagine ending your day with a small bowl containing 10 peanuts, 2 roasted ginkgo nuts, and a light sprinkle of kola nut powder mixed with honey. It's not just a bedtime snack, it's like sending your brain and eyes to a rejuvenation spa while you sleep. When you wake up, you may notice that your vision feels clearer, your thoughts more focused, and your energy more stable throughout the day. These effects build gradually, like watering a plant. The more consistent you are, the stronger your results will be. Your body knows how to heal, it just needs the right tools. And sometimes, those tools are as simple as 3 humble nuts working quietly while you rest. Now that you understand how these 3 nuts, peanuts, kola nuts, and ginkgo nuts, can naturally support your memory and eyesight, Let's go a little deeper into how they actually work inside your body. This part is where the real transformation begins. Because understanding the why helps you stay consistent with the how. And when you know exactly what each nutrient is doing while you sleep, you start to see food as a form of medicine, a simple, everyday tool for healing. Let's start with what happens after you eat these nuts at night. As your body prepares for rest, your brain's glymphatic system, the cleansing network that removes waste and toxins, becomes more active. It's during this time that the vitamins, minerals, and healthy fats from these nuts travel through your bloodstream, nourishing your neurons and photoreceptor cells in the eyes. Here's a simple evening routine that many seniors have found helpful. Based on practical experience and traditional dietary wisdom, about 1 hour before bed, prepare a small bowl with 10-12 roasted peanuts, 2 roasted ginkgo nuts, and a pinch of kola nut powder mixed with a teaspoon of honey. You can eat this slowly, like a mindful snack, while sipping a warm drink such as chamomile tea or milk. This combination relaxes your mind and primes your brain for deep, restorative sleep. Over time, you'll start to notice small but powerful changes, clearer recall of names and events, more vivid dreams and less morning eye dryness. After a few weeks, many people find their vision feels brighter when they wake up, as though the world looks a little sharper and more colorful. These subtle improvements add up to long-term protection against memory loss and eye strain. If you wear glasses or spend time reading at night, try a short eye massage after eating your nuts. Gently close your eyes and place your palms over them for a few minutes. The warmth helps stimulate blood flow while the nutrients from the nuts are being digested. This combination of nourishment and relaxation helps your eyes recover faster from daily stress. It's also important to remember that while these foods are powerful, consistency is key. Think of this not as a one-night miracle, but as a nightly ritual, like brushing your teeth, but for your brain and eyes. Within 30 days, you'll notice that your concentration improves during reading or conversations. Your memory feels steadier and your eyes don't tire as quickly. Now, if you're wondering whether science supports all of this, the answer is yes. Multiple studies confirm the connection between these nuts and cognitive or visual benefits. For example, research from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that regular intake of nuts, especially peanuts, was associated with improved memory scores in older adults. Another study from the Journal of Ethnopharmacology documented that kola nut extracts enhanced mental performance and increased blood flow to the brain. And ginkgo biloba, derived from the same tree that produces ginkgo nuts, has been extensively studied for improving memory and slowing the progression of dementia and glaucoma. But the beauty of this isn't just in the research, it's in real life. Many older adults who begin incorporating these nuts into their nighttime habits report feeling more mentally awake in the mornings, even if they're not consuming caffeine during the day. Their eyes feel less strained, their recall sharper, and their overall mood more stable. You don't need expensive supplements or complicated regimens. Nature already provides what your brain and eyes need, right in the palm of your hand. The key is balance, timing, and awareness. Eat the right foods at the right time, especially before bed when your body is in its deepest repair mode, and you'll begin to feel the difference from the inside out. As you continue this nightly practice, try pairing it with gentle relaxation. Listen to soft music, dim your lights, or take a few slow breaths before bed. A calm mind allows nutrients to do their best work. Stress hormones like cortisol interfere with nutrient absorption, so the more peaceful you are, the more benefit your brain and eyes receive. Remember, healing is not just about what you eat. It's also about how you live. Move your body during the day to keep your circulation strong. Spend a few minutes outdoors to let natural light stimulate your eyes. And when night comes, give your body what it needs to heal: nourishment, rest, and calm. These 3 nuts, peanuts, kola nuts, and ginkgo nuts, are small but mighty allies in that healing process. They've stood the test of time, used across cultures for clarity, energy, and renewal. And now they can serve you too, helping you rebuild memory, sharpen eyesight, and enjoy a clearer, more vibrant life as you age gracefully. If this video helped you, please subscribe, like, and share it with someone who cares about their health and vision. Every share helps another senior discover natural, life-changing ways to stay sharp and see clearly again. Thank you for watching this video. Take care of your eyes, feed your mind with good habits, and remember, each small step you take tonight brings you closer to a brighter, clearer tomorrow.